Hello. I want to talk about Jameela Jamil from The Good Place. I'm listening to my usual radio shows in the morning, and they're saying that she out here. That's all she talk about is the Kardashians. She worrying about how they get their money and they diet pills, they this pills, they that. I mean, what up? And she was like, what about the children the teenagers and this and that? And I'm like, my first thought in my head was like, why is you worrying about how somebody else get their money? Get your money. When you out here, you talk about the positive. You talk about a better way to lose weight. If you know what I'm saying, because it goes from this. The first thing is I just saw my old boss. The first thing is if we all are teaching our kids not to follow every little single thing. Yes, research. Let's check into stuff. Yes, if you have a little somebody you following, I see that they following them or whatever, but you always kind of try to work with your kids and be like, okay, yes, if you like some stuff and you want to try something, just talk to your mom about it. That way they have their role models, they have their people they want to look up to or whatever, how they want to do it, but they also coming to you and say, Mom, I want to try this, what you think about it? And y'all at least have the option to read up on it together as a family, individual family, because if we all are doing all these little small things, we won't be having to worry about what these people out here rapping and saying, because if you teaching them what you're supposed to teach them, they're not even worrying about what Jameela's saying. Nobody, I'm gonna say not Jameela, the Kardashians are saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to teach your kids to be like, okay, I hear what she's saying, but I'm not, have your own opinion. My kids have their own opinion. Me and my husband listen to them, we be like, oh Lord, these kids, they got common sense. Cause we be like, you know how they talk in the background and you just overhear some stuff they're saying, and we be like, how do you know that? They be like, that. We hear them talking to each other. That don't make no sense. You're not supposed to do that. And they be back there just to chat, and then we be like, oh, shoot, they got common sense. We're doing a pretty good job overall. You know what I'm saying? Because everything we do with them, we do with lessons. If something happened at school, it's a lesson. So even with stuff they see on TV, we encourage them to either talk among each other and talk, and they seem like they be debating it among each other and be figuring it out most of the time. But at the end of the day, we encourage them to talk to us about anything they having an issue with, or even if it's losing weight or anything, you talk to your parents about that. You don't have to. Children should never be on their own with that kind of stuff anyway, for them to be worrying about what the Kardashians doing. You see what I'm saying? For us to be, for me, I'm gonna say for me to be outraged about what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know how many issues I had in my 30s. Well, I'm 30. I make 38 this year. My whole 30s, I was like, oh Lord, this wage is not going down. These 5 kids has got me. It getting to me. In my 20s, I wore 120 pounds my whole 20s. 2, 3 kids, still in my 120s. But when I got down to like the 4th and 5th, it just was like, nah, I'm staying. But I seen all the ads too. Just because you see ads, that don't mean you gotta follow everything. I heard people on the radio rapping and talk about this and that. I didn't listen to them. I know a lot of people. My husband, he rapped himself, but he didn't rap the dirty rap. He rapped clean rap. So just because people are saying and doing things, that don't mean everybody gonna follow them. But I just feel like I had to say this. It's like we have to take it upon ourselves individually to just teach our kids individually. So just in case they think about I'm overweight or whatever, and they can be like, well, let me talk to my mom about this, or my dad, and let us work this out as a family. You know what I'm saying? Because the problem is children are educating themselves for years now. People are leaving their kids to fend for themselves, and they don't teach them anything. So if you don't teach your kids something, how are they gonna know something? How we outrage at the radio? How we outrage at the models, the this and this, the teachers if the teacher ain't doing their job? I be doing my job. I be on it anyway. I don't wait for the teacher to teach my kids. I teach my kids. You see what I'm saying? I be like, this is the second quarter. I looked at the report card and they say he's passed the level that you want him to pass. What we doing next? If you ain't own it for your own kids, if we ain't taking our own responsibility for our own kids, we cannot be sitting there talking about nobody else, what nobody else doing. Jameela, okay? Like, girl, worry about your own coins. Talking about, I could have got all those things too, but I decided not good. You decided not to. They decided to take those jobs and do advertising on whatever they want. That's on them. They gotta live and die off that. At the end of the day, they gotta live with what they do. You ain't got nothing to do with them. Everything I do is I have to be accountable for it. Everything the Kardashian, what they do for me is they inspire me in different ways. They got things they do. They got things they do that I don't like. They got things that they do that I like. So I just take pieces out of what everybody do in general and do what I want to do. You don't have to listen to everything people do. You don't have to entertain every single thing. Jameela, Lord, like, come on, girl. Why is you worrying about what these people doing? Worry about your business. Worry about what you doing. Stop trying to be sitting out here and they on the news talking about, on the radio talking about, she worrying more about them. She ain't worrying about her own talents. Like, come on, girl. I ain't even knew who you was, girl. I knew the other girl, Kristen Bell. I ain't know you. So you need to be trying to focus on your career, ma'am, because it sounds like you're hating. If you could have got something, get what you get. Don't worry about what nobody else get. I always worry about what I can get out the world. I'm not about to focus on nobody else's coins because that ain't my business what kind of money you making. I don't care. Because guess who got to live with the decisions? You. Y'all living with the decisions y'all make every day. You know what I'm saying? Even as far as how you raising your kids. You living with the decision of how you raise your kids. And then that's how I can sleep at night. I do everything in my power to do whatever I can for mine. If I'm broke, that's good. Fine. If my bills paid, I'm good. I don't really care what nobody think about it. It's all about doing what you got to do for yours, okay? So, Jameela, please stop worrying about other people's business. That's not your business. Mind your business. You make your money. You do whatever you need to do to make your money and to get your next gig. Stop worrying about other people's money. That ain't your money. Whatever they're doing in this life, they're going to have to live with it themselves, okay? So that's how I look at it. Girl, okay. I be looking at them like, okay, whoever. You got to live with it. I don't have to live with it. You do. When you don't do the right thing by your kids, about your family, about overall your wife, your husband, whoever, you got to, at the end of the day, you have to live with that, and you got to, that's something you got to live with. You know what I'm saying? So, Jameela, again, mind your business. Okay, that ain't your business. Worry about your own coins. Use some things to inspire yourself instead of worrying about. They say all she do is talk about the Kardashians all day. Like, girl, that's all you got. That's all you think you're gonna come up talking about other women's. You a woman, first of all. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. They do a lot of questionable things, but they do a lot of positive things too. So I don't look at everybody talking about he ain't got no talent. I don't care about all that. If you can find a way to make a living, make your living. I don't see them out here robbing and killing nobody. They found a way to make a living. That's how. What you want to do? We gonna have fits of it, or we gonna do what we gotta do to provide for our family? Cause all they doing is provide for their families, where they can spend a lot of time and travel with their kids. That's what they choosing to do. Okay, they probably over there teaching their kid. They probably doing all kind of stuff with them kids. We don't know. And guess what? They ain't my business. Because guess who kids that is? Theirs. Guess who income that is? Theirs. I do what I need to do for my kids. And I don't want nobody in my business either. So that's why I be like, I ain't in your business either. You ain't in mine. Mind your business. I don't care what they doing. Just as long as it's positive, positive, and they trying to make a living for their family. They ain't out here killing and drugging people, doing nothing like that. I'm cool with it. I don't care. And it ain't enough for me to care.